President Trump's announcement Saturday that the United States will run Venezuela after the U.S. captured Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife is raising new questions about the extent of U.S. involvement in the South American country. Mr. Trump did not offer many details about his administration's plans for the U.S. role in Venezuela as he spoke about the overnight mission from his South Florida estate Mar-a-Lago. The president had announced on social media hours earlier that Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores, were captured and flown out of the country. Officials told CBS News that the operation was carried out by the U.S. Army's Delta Force, an elite special operations unit. Maduro and his wife were brought to the U.S. to face criminal charges stemming from what prosecutors have alleged is their participation in a conspiracy to commit narco-terrorism and to import thousands of tons of cocaine to the U.S. Maduro and his wife arrived at Stewart Airport just north of New York City on Saturday afternoon, hours after their capture. With Maduro's ouster, it's unclear who is in charge in Venezuela or could lead the nation in the future. Mr. Trump said it would be very tough for Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado to take over because she doesn't have the support within or the respect within the country. The president said Secretary of State Marco Rubio also had a conversation with Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, who Mr. Trump said has been sworn in and is essentially willing to do what we think is necessary to make Venezuela great again. But in remarks on state television, Rodriguez said Maduro is the only president of Venezuela and demanded his release. Venezuela held its last presidential election in July 2024, but election authorities did not provide detailed vote counts, and the U.S. and many European countries rejected Maduro's claim of victory. The U.S. under the Biden administration recognized opposition candidate Edmundo González as the president-elect. González fled into exile in Spain in September 2024 after a warrant was issued for his arrest. Mr. Trump said the U.S. is going to run the country until there is a safe, proper, and judicious transition in power in Venezuela. We can't take a chance that somebody else takes over Venezuela that doesn't have the good of the Venezuelan people in mind. We've had decades of that. We're not going to let that happen, the president said. We're there now. And what people don't understand, but they understand as I say this, we're there now, but we're going to stay until such time as the proper transition can take place. He did not provide any additional details about how the U.S. would oversee Venezuela, under what authority, or whether the U.S. would play a role in picking a new leader. Mr. Trump did indicate that top administration officials, including Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who appeared alongside Mr. Trump on Saturday, would work with a team working with the Venezuelan people. He did not, however, say who would be included in that group. It means we set the terms. President Trump sets the terms. And ultimately, he'll decide what the iterations are of that, Hegseth said. But, it means the drugs stop flowing, it means the oil that was taken from us is returned, ultimately.